I'm a fat man with a cat. Tell me what you think of that. Riley for World says hello. Rusty Dog says good day. And my watch count still says 0. Riley for World. Have a good day, Richard. You know your caps are on, bro. You're screaming at me. Not sure what you mean by that. But yes, I had a quiet day. And I have the cat treats with me, so the cats are very interested in me at the moment. Aren't you, Caramel? Caramel. Yes. Caramel, come on. There you go. Good kitty. Yes. Savage Fox says, hey. Sam says, what's his name? Caramel. My big old Caramel. He's my sweet old boy. Rusty Dog, can you please buy me an ice cream? How would I do that, Rusty? Riley for World, not yelling, just hoping your day was well. Yeah, when you speak with caps on, it means you're yelling. That's what that means. Rusty Dog, okay, I can hear you. There is only one fox, and I am the fox. What does the fox say? Yes, this is how I get the cats to come see me during the live stream, is I bribe them with treats. Sarah Mahal, where are you from? I am from Los Angeles. I am in Los Angeles. Born and raised in the City of Angels. Well, the County of Angels, anyway. Ah! Eva, don't spill my drink. Ugh. 17 people tonight. Well, and yet none of you are talking. What's going on here? Well, down to 12. Apparently just a bunch of random people showed up. Yeah, work was considering having me stay longer, but there was no need. Bugsy Malone, I need friends. Don't we all, Bugsy? Rusty Dog, high five. Michelle Aspirio, cats are so cute. Now, this is my old man. He's my oldest cat. And I wish you could see him licking Eva. Eva is not as cuddly as Caramel. She's actually quite loud and annoying. What's their names? Well, I've got Caramel, Eva, and Wolf on the desk right now. Hart, Leo, and Skittles are at my feet. Serva Mella, I wanted to come to the U.S. for higher studies, but Trump made it hard to get visa. Yes, Trump's making everyone's life hard. Okay? Trump is making the world suck. He brings out the worst in everyone. I hate him so. Riley for World. No, sir, not yelling at all. Very calm. Take your caps off then. Michelle Esperio. I got 2 cats, one female and one male. I have an army of cats, many females and many males. Michelle Esperio, Rusty Dog. I am eating cereal for tea and it tastes like a museum. I don't know what a museum tastes like. Scratch the forehead, scratch the forehead. Eva has a scratchy forehead. See, this one's Eva here. And this is Wolf. You can't really see her. Oh, I can feel the chip in Caramel's back. Oh. Colin Abbey says, ha. Riley for World says, lol. Crystal McGowan says, museum. Yeah, I don't get that one either. See, here are my kitty treats. Caramel says, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Caramel's actually pretty good about not hogging the treats, but he is pretty hungry. Tastes old like a museum. Okay, well, what kind of cereal are you eating? My cats are going, more treats. Where are the treats? Give us more treats. 1000X, get a pit bull, bro. No, thank you. Rusty Dog, salted Sultana bran. Well, that would taste like a museum. Tastes like somebody's freaking couch that got carved into sticks. Fluffy Vance, your cats are set in if you're ever pass at home open buffet. Yes. Yes, that is a fact I very much enjoy. If I die at home, my cats will eat me. And I want my sister to come and see the desiccated corpse. And I want for a moment for her to think I'm still alive with my guts all over the place, my bones sticking out. Rusty Dog, I love Fords. You're insane. Crystal McGovern. McGovern. The one in the window. Window? You can't see any windows. Oh. Fluffy Vance, yes. Rusty Dog, is that the sun on your screen? No, it's actually a false color of grass. Adam S., have you ever owned a dog, Richard? Yes. My mother bred boxers. My brother had a wire haired terrier after we stopped breeding boxers. Wolf is trying to kill Toby. Come here, baby. Storm. And I had a big chocolate Labrador named Pork Chop, and my brother had a big Doberman named Gus. Well, they called him Augie, but that was just not manly enough for him, so I called him Gus. And he preferred to be my dog, so that's how it was. X1000, do online gambling stream. The cats would have a ball. No. Uh, Diagaham, you love cats or dogs? I love both, but I mean, I have cats. My peoples, nah, you can get it done. Oh, okay, nice. I just got done with the a lot of people, including me and my a snitch, but I think I had good. Fluffy Vance, meaning kittens, or meaning kitties. Yeah. My people, why you not answer your phone and I got? No, know what you mean. Or the same thing you can get up and down the road, and the style is that you. Snapshot Sniper, hello from Antarctica. Well, is it still cold? 1000X. What would happen if you bred a cat with a squirrel? Nothing. Nothing would happen. Because you can't breed a cat and a squirrel. Bullied loner, are you currently at your workplace? No, I am not. Dia Hegum, you are very handsome. Thank you. Also very fat. I'd look a lot better if I lost a good 100 pounds. I feel something crawling on my nose. Mike Demand, you rock, Mr. Neal. Thank you. 1000S, bros got Riz. Rusty Dog, Dolly Parton has her own hairbag. Two of them. Bullied Loner, is this a Carhartt shirt? No, this is a Dickies shirt. I tend to wear very sensible clothing. If for no other reason than, I like things that come out in the wash. I tell you, I had an old jacket, an old security jacket that my cat somehow decided was their restroom, and they pooped all over it, and now it's in the wash. This is the third cycle I'm running it through. Lily Love 2023. Hi, I'm an artist. What would you like me to draw? I don't know. Benjamin Laguna. Bombardio Crocodilio. Bullied Loner. Why half your face is red? Probably has something to do with my depression and my body not healing properly. Bullied Loner. Already read that one. Derek Harmon. How many cats you got, amigo? We got 13, though. Certain not planned. I don't even know. Eva, I hadn't seen her in a month, and 2 days ago she showed up. She doesn't seem to be my cat, but she is my cat. Adam asks, Richard clearly works outside. I do not. Well, I do sometimes, but mostly I work indoors. Jenna tells, if you like the vibes of this live, hit like and subscribe. Thank you, Jenna. Bullied Loner, oh, I'm so sorry. Lily Lover 2023, what's your favorite animal? I'll draw that. You mean other than a kitty? Leafy Sea Dragon. Right, Wolf. Wolf's like, yes, yes. Rub my belly. I'm a dog, but you're a cat, Wolf. Bullied Loner, do you have a partner and kids? No, I do not. I'm a bachelor. Rusty Dog, there's youth crime here. A 10-year-old stole a car and took it for a joyride. Well, Durga Telbahag, you better lose weight. Mind your own damn business. The Ham, even if you're a little fat, you're still very handsome. I like you. Well, thank you, but I'm more than a little fat, and I mean, I've lost more than 60 pounds, but I was injured, and the injury made me balloon up to 450. So I'm very close to where I was before the injury, but I mean, I'm still. It is a battle. Rusty Dog draw faces. Jenna tells, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you like this live, double tap your screen. Okay. Lily Love, Dragon. Okay, gotcha. I absolutely love dragons. Me too. Dragons are awesome. Bullied Loner, which state are you from? California, IA. The Kid, go on hike, pal. I can't. My back won't take it. Kevin Gooney, I seen you doing stand up once. Pretty sure that's a fat joke. Rusty Dog, a big belly is better than a big head. I kind of have a big head, though. Adam S. Done and done, Jenny. Derek Harmon. Dustin, my favorite animal. Gotta love them little Frankfurters. Dachshunds, yes. Wiener dogs. Jenny tells, we, Adam. The Kid, you was a kid in high school. Kid said that the dump truck had the right away. Okay, you need to work on your grammar there. That joke sucked. Jenny tells, "We Fluffy!" The Kid, that's you, bum. Your joke sucks. When I was a kid in high school, people were like, ah! Don't let it eat me! Why is that wall moving? Junior, that's cold-blooded. Carl 2 Tattoo, no better joy than big buttered boy. Kevin Gooney, not a comic club. The Kid, belly flop. Lily, guys, please stop being mean. He's prob going through something y'all aren't going through. Let them be mean. YouTube likes it. Skittles, what are you doing? I mean, look, I have my demons, and that's why I have so many cats. Because cats fight demons, and they're good at it. Fluffy Vance, dang, the kid is struggling. Rusty Dog, draw Donald Trump doodle. The kid, homie, Dahama, are you in a relationship? No, I am not. 1000 next. Can you get your cats to fight and we bet money on it? No. The kid, bro, you're weird as F. Dude, you're somebody on the internet making fun of a fat man. Makes you cruel and stupid. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember there was a homeless man. And when I was a kid, I mean, I think I was 6 or 7, maybe younger. And there was this homeless man who had made himself some fake shoes out of foam, from a couch or something. And somebody was making fun of him. We were on this bus for this day camp called Delhaven. And, we were on this bus, and somebody said something about his shoes. And, one of the counselors said, I don't want to hear nothing but prayers for the man. And he was right. We don't know what that bum's been through. We don't know his life. And I mean, he had nothing. So what are you going to make fun of somebody who's got nothing? Well, you could kick somebody when he's down. You know, you don't know why somebody's. And when somebody's as fat as I am, by the way, it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. And I mean, yeah, I had some real bad stuff happen to me in life. That's why I'm this fat. Although, to be fair, my entire family's fat. So we're kind of fat people. But at this size, it's what's eating me. You got to come and make fun of that. What does that say about you? Your actions don't reflect on me. Your actions reflect on you. Don't make fun of me. Go right ahead. You're not saying nothing about me. You're saying something about yourself. Mr. or Miso effing soup. My doctor called and said he had bad news and even worse news. The bad news is I have 24 hours to live. The worst news is he forgot to call me yesterday. Lily, YouTube can suck it. Indeed. Junior, haha. I like the mindset. Indeed. I have a degree in psychology and I'm an adult. For some reason, most people that have degrees in psychology have trouble adulting, but not me. Kevin Gooney, are you still in Hollywood? No. Fluffy Vance, Richard, I love you and your 20 cats. 1000X, don't let comments on YouTube get to you, lol. And lifey's too short to be depressed, brother. Go do you. I mean, I've been depressed my whole life. I actually don't really have much of an understanding of what it means not to be depressed. Christy Lynn, how can I message you privately, Richard? Why do you want to message me privately? How old are you? I am 45. Jenna tells, same Fluffy. The kid, you're the fat captain through what? I don't think you even spelled that right. Volts. Hey, Richard, how have you been? I am still here. Koken Productions. Hey, my big pumpkin. You're gonna keep with that joke like thoroughly? Jenna tells. Tell him, Richard. The kid. Of course you're talking about food. Of course you're being a douche. Silly little man. KB Bootleg Rascal LB. I am homeless currently. Sorry to hear that, bro. The kid. That's not a flex. Rusty Dog. Bums have hearts too. Bullied Loner. I have the same thoughts as you. The kid. Buddy. Womp 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 womp. Jenny tells. You know what else is fat on Richard? Have we met? The kid, womp womp. KB, I'm not a bum, but I am homeless. Yeah, I mean, there is a difference. Miso W. Carl Tattoo. Sometimes people have to blow off other people's candles so they're burned brighter. You're growing stronger with your stream. Indeed. Bullied Loner. Why you have kept pens in your pocket at this hour? Because I came from work and I just left them in my pocket. Daham, what are your interests and hobbies? How do you spend your time? Well, I spend most of my time working, making videos. I do a lot of reading and watching movies. Oh. RT, are you growing out the beard you got on that face of yours right as this moment? No, I mean, I just didn't shave. It's hard to do that when you're depressed. Fluffy Vance, the kids' school is very important. Lily loves the kid. Why don't you go cry about it and quit being mean? Oh, he's going to cry about it after he has his hand. BMW says hello. Adam S says BNW. Fluffy says BNW. Ha. Christy Lynn, depression isn't something you can just turn off because life is short. In my case, if life were short, that'd be better. You know, Christy, I have often said that I'd be better off with a bullet in my head. And I mean that. 100% do. I mean, I have a lot of pain. But I choose to laugh. I choose to make the suffering of this world go away. You know, it's like the other day, I was coming into work and there was a homeless man collecting cans. And I said, he's not begging. So I had 2 cans in my car because I collect cans and I use them to feed homeless people, ironically. And so I said, hey, buddy, and I handed him the 2 cans. And he said, hell yeah, thank you. You don't have any chips in there, do you? And I said, no, I got some cookies. I had just gone to the store and they had these double packs, these big cookies that are normally $3. They were $1 per pack. And I think there were maybe 7 or 8 of them. So I bought them all. And, you know, I stuck them in my bag for lunch. And I was like, you know what? I don't need these cookies as bad as he does. So I gave him some cookies. And he was very happy. And whereas I didn't change this man's life, I did make his life better for a day. And that's still worth doing. Oh, oh sweetheart. Storm got herself stuck. Uh, okay, I'm getting behind here. Let me skip a few. The kid, he banging my product. Is your product your mom? Sweetheart. Rusty Dog, the kid, we know what you are. You don't have to remind us. Miso, glad to see you are still with us, Richard, regardless of your depression. You know, I got nothing in me but fight. Dahangam. Never gonna use to give that name. What is the best movie or TV series you've ever watched? I would say my favorite TV series is Star Trek The Next Generation. My favorite cartoon was Robotech. And my favorite film is Aliens. I'm very sci-fi. Storm! Oh my god! She got herself stuck like 10 times. Kid, little homie, what you got to say now? Stop talking to yourself? Carl to Tattoo. Strangers are the best. You have to be friends then as who you are. Lily Love, the kid. If you hate him so much, leave. The live is not the hard. Have you ever heard of something called a button? It's really cool. You could should try it. Hmm. Rusty Dog, Family Guy, and Game of Thrones. His favorite two shows. The kid. Oh my god, such a badass. Kevin Gooney. The plan is to be kind to others. I try to remove more pain in this world than I create. The kid. It's just funny getting a reaction people like you. Yes, you justify your existence by harming others. I mean, it's really sad, the kid. It really is. Sweetheart, no. Fat City. Richard, you are a good soul. You didn't have to do that. God bless. There are two things that every Jew should say to themselves regularly. The first one is, if not me, then who? And the second one is, we are held to a higher standard. Okay? So, no, I didn't have to do that. But it was what I should do. I should always try to help people. That's part of being who I am. And yeah, people have hurt me. People have been terrible to me. My neighbors are monsters. But that's just part of life, is you have to rise above. Christy Lynn, thank you for doing that for the homeless guy. That was nice of you. You know, I once got a pair of boots from a nun, of all things. And she's a friend of mine. It's not like weird, but she had a pair of boots that fit me, so she insisted I take them because I bring my donations to her and I fill my car. I have a car full of donations. Mostly it's recyclables, but and she gives me these boots, and I don't have any use for them because they're the wrong color, and my work requires me to wear black shoes. So, but I mean they fit. So I worked at a homeless shelter at the time, and there was a homeless man who needed boots for work. I said, well, what size are you? And he tells me his size, and it's very close to me. I said, well, try these on. I think they'll fit you. And he tries it and he goes, yeah, these fit me great. I said, congratulations, brand new boots. And it's like, on the one hand, I didn't pay anything for the boots, so I didn't pay anything to make his life better. On the other hand, I didn't have to give it to him, so I made the world better. Now he's able to get a job and turn his life around. RTRT, go outside for a walk and consider paying a street walker for a little back alley nosh on your noodle. Depression over, bro. Finished. Uh, you don't know what streetwalkers look like, bro. The kid, Richard, a Garfield cat. It's called a ginger dingus. Fluffy Vance, prayers for the kid. Indeed, let us all pray for him. Let us all hope that he finds a better life than the one he's chosen for himself. Lily Love, the kid, what makes my day is not being able to see your face. Xfit, Diddy Richard Richie Rich, or Daddy Richie Rich. Coken Productions, when are you getting a new jar of sugar on the wall? Ask your mum. The kid, nah, my mom wouldn't be able to feel it. With all your jelly rolls. I think she'd feel the jelly rolls. I think she'd be on top, definitely, but Bro, isn't your mom a whale family? My mother is dead. Died of cancer 35 years ago. Fluffy Vents, are you with woman, Richard? Not at the moment. Teal L. Cheeseburger, the kid is life is a tsunami. Lubius Meal, so you know any jokes, my friend, I could use a laugh about now. Um, well, I mean, the other day I was asking this woman if she was buying a Elon Musk doll for her kids, and she says, "No, that's just a new douche." Kevin Gooney, the kid, respect Richard is he is your father in my Darth Vader voice. The kid is now saying something racist. Lily, hey, I don't know if I can finish your drawing. My hands are shaking because my mini heart attack that I have during things like this. Hey, Lily, breathe deep. Deep and slow. Deep and slow. You'll feel better. Cheeseburger, Kevin D's nuts. Okay, Rusty Dog. Those boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Kevin Goody, bring in the clowns. Fat City, I know we have never met, but always keep fighting. I care about you because you have a good heart and a great personality. Thanks. TO2 Cheeseburger, Kevin thought these nuts was a chewing tobacco brand. The kid, watch it, homie. I really don't think you're in much a position to be telling anybody to watch it, kid. I mean, you're just screaming at the internet and it's laughing back. Rusty Dog, if a Fury pees on a building, will that give them ownership? No. Kevin Gooney, Tio, I give your mom a cheeseburger for a PJ. Christy Lynn, nice how people give advice that you don't frickin' ask for. Oh, God. No idea how often that happens to me. There was one time I was at the gym, actually. I know that's hard to believe. And this big chick, I mean, she made me look small. She's like 600 pounds. And she's telling me how to work out. And I'm like, okay. XFit. Richard is my cute daddy. Mm. Fluffy Vance. Rip. BNW 1989. Richard makes someone a mod. No. The kid. Or what? Or nothing. Jenny tells, you can't, we just all be nice. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Fat City, don't worry about the haters. They are so ashamed of themselves they can't show their own faces. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, hate is very primal. And I have people I legitimately hate, people who have harmed me. But, let's just try to remember that hate builds bunkers and love builds bridges. All the world needs bridges, but the human race could do just fine without a single bunker. Christy, I wish I could hug you, Richard. Um, Do you live in Los Angeles? Jill, look at the absolute version. J. Leon, that's a little too personal. You shouldn't be telling us you're a virgin. We don't need to know that. Jen Ramirez, I give a coworker some clothes and shoes because she was needy and asked me, and then she told people she bought it new. Eh? Some people have shame. The kid, Jen Ramirez, is a good soul. And yet you spelled it wrong, the kid. It's with a Z. And yes, she is. BNW, that's sweet, Jenna. Kevin Gooney, T2 got your mom on my lap. She told me to tell you, get a job. Jenna tells, that's you, BNW? Something in Arabic. Metwall. The kid says, come on, Kevin. Rusty Dog, the kid reported for harassment. Kevin Gooney, the kid needs his pamper changed. He needs his wiped, yeah. Michael Bragon, best bridges, Jeff, Bo, or Lloyd? Don't know. The kid. Come on, Kevin, again. Womp, 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 womp. Carl Two Tattoo. The kid is probably just seeking out his biological father he never met. I feel sorry for him. We should all probably feel pretty sorry for him at this point. I mean, you know. Christy Lynn, I'm stuck in Ohio. Oh, down the river, oh, down the river, oh, down the river we go. Down the river, oh, down the river, oh, down the Ohio. Jenny Tell, sadly, the kid is someone in the same condition as Richard. Only difference is Richard has balls. Well, thanks, Jenna. Rusty Dog, I'm the kid's biological father. Well, you raised him poorly then. BMW, poor the kid. Having no dad is rough. Jenna tells, I'll be his daddy. Little Love, the kid, stop talking your 40 old man in disguise. Jenna tells, we are not homies. The kid, are you Dylan? Because you talk like Dylan. And Dylan was a douche. Fat City, General James Longstreet said during the Civil War, we're brothers we shouldn't be killing and hating. Indeed. You know, Lincoln was a big fan of not punishing the South after we won the war. And his death was the worst thing that could have ever happened to the South. RTRT, I am Tractyle and know all the greatest of joy. That's good. Kevin Gooney, I'm the kid's poppy. Lily Loves, the kid, prove that you're not. Forever Free 1979, what's up, Jenna? The kid, my name is Dylan. Forever Free 1979, do you want a mod, sir? No, I'm good. Fluffy Vance, good night, everyone. Richard, take care of yourself. Alright, Fluffy, hope to see you soon. Jenna tells, hey, Forever Free. BMW, bye, Fluffy. Kevin Gooney, good night, Fluffy. Jenna tells, bye, Fluffy. Lily, bye, Fluffy. The kid, pull up Kevin. Fat City. Lincoln was one of the greatest presidents. Have his photo on my wall. Cool. RTRT. Tractel. No, 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 no. True Call. I'm a true Cal. Forever 1979. What is it that chat about? It's not about anything. I just do this for an hour every day. Trying to get my channel monetized. Christy Lynn, Richard, can I ask what kind of work you do? I am a security officer. Rusty Dog, the kid is the love child of Donald Trump and Margaret Thatcher. I hope Donald Trump had his children, like, gene matched to find out if they're really his. Because you can't really imagine that dude getting it up. I mean, even for, like, his wife's pretty hot, but I mean, oof. Like, can you imagine them actually banging? It would be like the sound of a horn tooting. That dude would be passing so much gas. Genitals. The knife is about Richard. Not sure what that means. B and W. Those cats are cute. You're cute, Caramel. You're a nice big furry kitty. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes. Yes, kitty. Eva, don't interrupt my kittying. Jay Crizzle, do you believe in ghosts? I wish I did. I mean, everyone tells me the building I work in is haunted. I keep not seeing any haunted ghosts. Really, also the deep and slow breathing helped a bit, but I'll be okay, thanks. Yeah, when you experience a panic attack, the thing to do is to slow your heart, and you do that through slow breathing. I cannot tell you how many people I have treated for anger issues. I cannot tell you uh, just how many people I've had to help because of that. Very common problem in the homeless. Carl, too. What kind of cats? All kinds. I mean, Caramel's a ginger. Got a bunch of calicos. I've got a flame point. Kevin Goody, the kid needs his bottle. We about to put him to sleep. Genital, ginger cat. Yes, that is what Caramel is here. He has nice floofy tail. He's very old. He's an old cat. R2 or Carl2 Tattoo. Have you ever seen a ghost? I've seen a demon. Does that count? I mean, demons were not human at any point. A ghost was, and that's their primary difference. And I mean, it's like, I don't have definitive proof that I saw a demon. Like, I couldn't have photographed it or anything, but it was there. Kit. Lily, my cat is stealing my blanket. Lol. Yeah, they do that. Rusty Dog, the night is made for lovers. Jenna, crazy how the kid enjoys an entire chat hating him. Rusty Dog, before you hit somebody, count to 10, then hit them. Well, count to 10, then pull out your pepper spray. But, same principle. Jenna tells, I've been a ghost. Well, that's not fun. Chad Bailey, King Richard, you are a security guard. Do you have to run after people that rob? No, that's not what security guards do. Look, I mostly observe and report. I write a lot of reports. My employer is actually quite impressed with my reports for some reason. Bullied Loner, have you watched Romulus? You mean Alien Romulus? Yes, I have. I've actually posted a review for it on Random Street Theater. RTRT, would you consider a Triskel life? Triskeldom is welcome. I don't know what that means. Lily Love, I want Mad just have problems and bad things happen to me to make the small heart attack happen. Yeah, look, anxiety and anger are very closely related. But I mean, primarily I work with people with anger problems, people who hurt other people. That's what I did when I worked with the homeless, anyway. Jenna tells, I've definitely seen a ghost. Cool. Rusty Dog, Lily, I've seen ghosts. I can see them. Fat City, ghosts might be cool concept to some people, but I don't think they're real. Then, again, my opinion means nothing. Lily Love, they're invisible other than temperature. That's not true of ghosts. They actually impact the electromagnetic spectrum. Rosie Obrina says, "Ha! Rusty Dog, do you carry a gun? No. Jenna tells, says who? The science of ghost hunting is very well documented, and ghosts impact the electromagnetic spectrum. Wherever people see ghosts, there is always an electromagnetic field of significant strength. Jenna tells, I've seen three ghosts for fact in my life. Rosie Obrina. Ha! Jenna tells, one of which is talking to. I talk to. Okay, that would actually classify not as a ghost, but a class 3 phantom. Rosie Ubrina, me too. Rusty Dog, Chad, not your mom. Kevin Grooney, crazy what they found underneath the pyramids. What did they find underneath the pyramids? I mean, probably tombs, one would assume. Jenna tells, what did they find, Kevin? Rosie Ubrina, have you seen ghosts? No, I've seen demons. Jenna tells, yes. Kevin Gooney, some kind of electromagnetic field. Bay 510 Bay, you look like your cat. He's a handsome cat. Jenny tells, under all of them or just certain ones? Rusty Dog, Lily, you haven't seen what I'm seeing. Kevin Rooney, the middle one. You mean the Great Pyramid of Giza? Jenna tells, WTF. Fidon 505, sup. Lily Love, yeah, but I don't get mad. Sometimes, and no, I wasn't hit or anything. I swear, it's just drama. It's stuff that is my personal business. Yeah, Lily, I mean, first off, don't feel the need to tell me anything. I mean, you can. If it makes you feel better, you can, but don't feel the need to tell me anything. But I mean, emotional scars are real. Okay, someone doesn't have to physically hit you for them to hurt you. Genital, so what does this mean? Kevin Gooney, it's over 2,000 meters underneath them. Ugh. Fidona 505, sup. Lily Loves, Rusty Dog, you are correct. Genitals, how TF did they go that deep by hand? Carl T. Tattoo, demons do exist. And my sister's the devil. Rusty Dog, did the demons have horns? Not the one I saw. Fat City, I can see demons are real. People battle them every day. Yes, indeed. Chad Bailey, Rich, a food you're craving now. I actually had pizza before this live stream, so I'm good. Chad Bailey, Rich, Genital, I must know more about these pyramids. Rusty Dog, Chad, I am craving pickles, ice cream. I think I am pregnant. Rusty, have you seen my sister? Kevin Grooney, look it up on Google. Janet tells, I'm gonna. Yeah, the Great Pyramids are quite the mystery. Okay, what are you guys doing? Yes, caramel says nom 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 nom. Lily, yeah, I also, please no being weird or me to me, I'm a kid. If you can't already tell, Lily, how old are you? It's pretty obvious. Janet tells, I'm 11. Rusty Dog, Lily, are you old enough to be on YouTube? That is a good question. Kevin Gooney, I subscribed and gave you a thumbs up. Thank you. Reagan Go 4, thoughts on Metal Gear Solid. Never played it. Jenny tells W. Kevin. Fat City, it is amazing how Egyptians built the pyramids. A lot of people say aliens did it, but I think it was extreme hard labor. There was a lot of engineering involved. 3G, what's old enough to party? Or who's old enough to party? Primal again. Oh, you. I am thee who stalks in the night. You are thee who annoys me on stream. Rusty Dog, by law, you have to be 18. I actually don't think that's true in America, Rusty, but I don't know where she is. Reagan Go 4. So, what do you think about Alexander the Great? Lovebug, what's the kitty cat's name? Well, this one is actually named Kit. And this is Wolf, and this is Caramel. What do you think, Kit? I'm scratching your forehead. Kit is not exactly the most cuddly of my cats, but she's also not the least cuddly either, so. Reagan Go, Primal is my brother. Josh, stop texting. Okay, Reagan Go 4. So where does Primal live? Because he's told us. Jen tells, there's 20 likes. Is there? Primal, that is correct. Lily loves, how old do you have to be on YouTube? I don't know. I mean, I know there is technically an age limit, but Primal, have you gotten an eviction notice yet? Has your mom? Rusty Dog, do you walk your cats? No, I do not. Chad Bailey, and what? And it was all fake. Get depressed in real life. Eh? Fat City, nice cat. I love cats and dogs. Just don't pair them together. You know, I had a vicious attack dog who loved cats. You know, I used to have a friend that had these two big German shepherds, and I mean, if you've ever seen what a German shepherd can do to a man, it is not pretty. And whenever I would go to his house, his dogs would bark and bark and bark, and then I'd come in the door, and they'd roll over and want me to rub their bellies. And he had all kinds of cats. He had a bird. You know, he was a real animal lover. And there was one time he told me one of his cats died. I honestly didn't know which cat that was. But I remember I was petting one of his dogs, and his wife was there. And I said, for a vicious attack dog, you're awfully cuddly. And, his wife goes, you know what that dog is probably saying, Richard? She's probably saying, for a big, scary human, you're awfully cuddly. Primal, this is not Bear, this is Wolf. Bear is still missing. Charlie Blaze, do you like fish sticks? What are you, a gay fish? Dinatels, yes. Chad Bailey, those dogs are naturally perfect of family. The Labrador is the best family dog I've ever dealt with. Rusty Dog, 12 means you are under 13. Jack Prepper, morning, Richard. Lily Love, would you like a free cat? Lol. I have too many. Charlie Bales, is that Mara's surface behind you? No, it's actually a false color of grass. Lovebug, that's why they're police dogs. Yeah, I mean, they make excellent police dogs. Lily, at least 13, Rusty Dog, so I'm allowed. I don't care anyway. Rusty Dog, at least means no younger than. Primal, what did you eat today, Rich? Chicken tenders. Fat City. German Shepherds are fantastic dogs. They listen to commands and eat easily and also are friendly. Again, the Great Dane is probably the best big dog. His particular shepherds really enjoyed my company. But then, I'm the kind of guy that if I go over to a friend's house, um, they will generally like their dog loves me. What's up, Leo? Ah, Caramel, you're a little big to do that. Michael Bruggins, do you remember the TV show Fish Police? No. Lily loves 2023. I said I don't care anyway. Can we stop talking about it now, Rusty Dog? Chad Bailey, you're missing half of the chat. Getting tired. Primal, what's your favorite Taco Bell order? Crunchy tacos? Although calling them tacos is a bit offensive, but looks like this is slowing down, though we still have 17 people. Fat City, man, these trolls are something else tonight. I've seen it a lot worse. And, like I say, the worst thing that happens to me today is somebody makes a fat joke. I've had a pretty good day. Michael Brogans, do you remember the TV show Cop Rock? No, I don't. Primal, have I been worst? Worst? Have you been a sausage? Jay Rios just got here. What's up from Denver? Not much. We're kind of wrapping things up. Lily Love, also, I'm allowed to cuss not around my family, and I can listen to cuss words. Jay Rios, I'm fat too, lol, but my Trana slim down my eating habits suck. One of the things you should try to remember is whatever you are, rock what you are. You know, if you're skinny, if you're fat. I mean, look, you know, I've spent a good amount of time at the club now, and I've seen big ladies showing it off like it don't matter. And I mean, I just look at them and I think, I love your confidence. Lily, my mom doesn't care if I cuss so long as it's not around my family. That is so weird to me. Rusty Dog, Lily, YouTube will ban you. Lily Love, who said I was cursing on YouTube? I'm not. Chad Bailey, what have a six pack when you can have a keg? Hmm. Fat City, hey man, I'm not going to shame you for your weight. I lack a lot of arm and leg muscle. That's flaw. That's my flaw. Hmm. Primal, do you go to the club? I work there, dingus. Rusty Dog, you are underage on YouTube. Hmm. What do you think, Caramel? You think you're a kitty? Well, you are. That's perfectly fine. Chad Bailey, pizza not part of your diet. I had pizza today. Mark McBee, show the cat. I am showing the wolf. This is the wolf. Jay Crizzle, Leather Club. No, it's I'm there to protect the building, and that's what I do. Jesus, you seem like a cool guy. Lily Love, so many kitties, indeed. I mean, Leo's not all that impressive, but he's big, and he's just behind the camera right now. And then he's sold up there. Oh, she just hates being cuddled. She's like, no, no, don't cuddle me, don't cuddle me. But I love her so because she's so pretty. You're my pretty soul. Mark McGee, you're a good man. Chad Bailey, cats are lovely animals. Primal, what club do you work at? I don't want you showing up there, dude. Rusty Dog, little dog, tell Lily, don't tell me what to do. I am a YouTube moderator. Okay. Samantha Maria 420, Chris Farley, I'm glad you're alive. You've been smoking a little too much fat. Fat. Indeed, too much fat. Yesha, why did you make the face when I said you're a cool guy? I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm a cool guy. I mean, kind of chewing that one over in my head. People say I'm very patient. Mark McGee, Chunk Kitty. Jonathan C., cats at the club and at home. Jim Bim, you can't chase anyone down. How can you be a bouncer? You know, a guy once tried to blow past me on a bicycle and I paced him. And everyone was like, wow, that's a big guy chasing a bicycle and the bicycle's not winning. And I'm not a bouncer. I'm a security guard. There is a difference. Primal, I work there too. How do you think I know a lot of info? Okay. So name the operation manager's name. Samantha Maria Emil Rich. Mark McBee, keep rocking, brother. Lily, Rusty Dog. Well, I don't want to talk about it. Just because you are a moderator doesn't mean anything. Hmm? I said, please stop talking about it, so please stop. Yeah, Rusty, be respectful. I mean, Rando, what you drinking, pal? I am actually drinking a nasty beast lemonade tea. Yacius, if you don't mind my asking, how old are you? I'm 45 years old. Chad Bailey, Rich, you ever have a dream while sleeping days or weeks later you remember a second or two of the dream you had that happened in real life? I have many times, can't explain it. Yeah, it happens all the time. Fat City, you are a cool guy, Richard. Yes, so I've heard. Primal, it's Jimmy. I don't know if there's even a Jimmy that works at the club. Lily Love, thank you, Richard, for backing me up. Lily, I mean, we should all be friends here. We should all try. And I mean, so you're young. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. This is not for children. So, I mean, I don't know if you should be here, but you're here, and there's nothing wrong with that. Wiley Mackett have been a security guard for 10 years plus. What is it you've ever guarded besides a box of donuts? What haven't I guarded? Primal. Joking, it's Ben. Yeah, Wiley Market. Have you ever been tongue punched in your fart box by another guy? That's disgusting. Okay, dude, there are children in this chat. You need to clean up your business. You can't be talking like that with Lily here. Uh, Rusty Dog, fart box? Yeah, he means the back section there. The chocolate starfish, the excrement exit. Fat City, man, what kind of question is that? You're gay or not gay? Simple. Well, Fat City, some people are just a little gay. I like to think that I am as straight as I could possibly be without going back to the gay because, like a really straight guy, he's macho, he's vain, he has to smell good, he has to look fabulous. And then it's like suddenly it's like, wow, you're actually really gay. Soviet Union, what are you? Where are you from? Los Angeles. Akedi Ekalishka. Hey, I just can. Can you say hi, Akedi? Hi, Akedi. Soviet Union. Where are you from? I am from Los Angeles. Primal, I'm a child. Don't talk like that. Primal, you're a douche. Akedi Ekle. Hey, I just can. Can you say hi, Akedi? Read that one. Just Pressy Dog. That's why there is an age limit. Wiley Mackett. I'm not going to read that. Soviet Union. Where are you from? Where are you from? I am from Los Angeles. Samantha Mary 420. Are you single? Yes, I am. Uppercut Grandma. What did you first see Terminator 2? In theaters. I am old. I am old, but I am also old. Look at how old I am. Jim Bim. Soviet, stop it. You're going to the gulag. Rusty Dog, is there someone who can help me with how to do the fancy writing? It's called calligraphy. Soviet Union. I want your cat. Yes, I assume my cat looks nice and warm to you, Soviet Union. You are very cold and unforgiving. Also bad smelling and have many bears. Mr. Wonderful, why do the security guard sit on the clock? Because he wanted to work overtime. Indeed. Sweet cheeks. Hola, mi amigo Richard. Hola. Que tal? Fat City, Soviet Union accent made the night. Often talk like Russian. He is very funny. Ho ho ho. Russians say to Ukraine, you give me country now. And Ukraine say, we don't give you country now. What's wrong with you? And Russia say, no, you give country or we invade. And Russia and Ukraine say, go ahead and invade. We make you look silly. Primal, I can have your channel taken down. Right. You don't scare me, dude. Lily, Los Angeles, whoa, that's cool. I want to go there when I grow up, and then I'll visit New York after. Well, LA's prettier. Samantha Mary 420. Lily, love, go to bed. It's weird you being grown man's page. Yeah, Lily, what time is it where you are? Shouldn't you be in bed? Soviet Union, go to sleep or throw you out window. Rusty Dog, Richard, you sound like Schwarzenegger. Yes, I am old, but I am also old. Arnold Schwarzenegger could not voice his own lines for Terminator 2 because he is an Austrian hick. He comes from the country. That's true, by the way. Lily, he's nice. How is it weird? I'm not doing anything weird and I can't fall asleep now, right? Okay, I mean, Lily, to be honest, I'm a little worried about you. I mean, I hope this sleep problem doesn't persist because it can really be bad, particularly once again. Rusty Dog, Samantha, thumbs up. Primal, you are a diddler, Rich. You're a creep, Rusty, or you're a creep, Primal. Cookin Productions, when are you getting a new jar of sugar on the shelf? Chad Bailey, stop the petiff crap. Yeah. Wiley Mackett, this guy legit gurgles his own. Wiley, one, referring to yourself as this guy is weird, and two, that's nasty. Fat City, why are the trolls obsessed with Diddy? Never saw anything in the monster. It's a troll thing. Stop trying to understand them. Charlie Bailey's Drake or Kendrick? Neither. Primal, Rich has all the baby oil. Chad Bailey, you ever seen a Holly Weird Wokes? I've seen a lot of Holly Weird. Rusty Dog, Lily, there are cartoon characters on here that are relaxing and appropriate for your age level. You know, Rusty, if everybody would stay nice and PG, I'd be happy for her to be here. Samantha Mary 420, agree. Primal. Rich, are you woke? No, I am sleepy. Bear Hugs, have you ever been to P. Diddy's party? No, I have not. Charlie Blaze, lol, Lily. No, you shouldn't be worried. It's because during spring break I stay up most nights, but I am go to school through. But during school nights, I get good sleep. Promise, I get good sleep. Okay, well that's good. I mean, Chad Bailey, California is woke in general. Chad, California is the most populous state in the union. We pay for your roads, and there are all kinds of people here. Unfortunately, you have a lot of woke weirds, but you also have a lot of everything. Primal Rich was a security for Diddy baby oil supply. Bear Hugs, do you like the oil up on your days off? No. Rusty Dog, I guess it is M rated tonight, giggle. Fat City, what's the definition of Holly Weird? Randy Quaid or something like that? You know, it's really hard to explain Hollyweird. Rusty Dog, Fat City, Michael Jackson, Charlie Blaze. This chat just got good. Wiley, how much oil do you use as lube? Wiley, okay, I'm getting very close to suspending you. I mean, we have a child in the chat. Let's all try to be reasonable here, okay? There's no reason we have to get nasty or dirty. We're all grown people, except for Wiley. Chad Bailey, I live in Connecticut. Our elected politicians are seeing Trump to keep men in sports and locker rooms. Can't make this up. Connecticut. What's in Connecticut? Bear Hugs, did you like Snow White? No. Mr. Wonderful, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of peppers that Peter Piper picked? Charlie Blaze, he's turning red. No, I was red to begin with, but I am drinking alcohol, so that might account for it. Haha, Mr. Wonderful, Fat City, time for Willie to go. Yes, Lily, Fat City, for real, lol. Primal, Rich has anti-Trump and Elon derangement syndrome. You know, Primal, the rest of the people think you're crazy. Me, I know I'm crazy. Rusty Dog, don't be silly, Wiley. It's much too chill to be silly. Wiley, I was piping my the other day and found the most fascinating peanut that somehow missed being crushed by my teeth on the way down. That is disgusting. Charlie Blaze, you are like Ron Burgundy reading a teleprompter. I never saw Ron Burgundy. Samantha Mary 420. Ew. Okay, guys, this chat has actually gone really long. So, and it seems to have slowed. I mean, there's 16 of you, so I don't want to leave, but I'm getting close. Jen Ramirez, if you were a millionaire, what street legal car would you drive? Hmm. I don't know. I mean, if I had real money, one of the cars I would buy would be a '68 Camaro. Because I had a friend that had one as a kid. I would probably drive a Mercedes. I mean, at one point I kind of wanted a Tesla, but Elon has kind of made those unpleasant for me. Lily, love, my cat named Violet, like the color. She's gray striped cat, and she's pretty. Is she anything like Storm? Where is Storm? Storm! I don't know where Storm is. Bear Hugs, do you think modern Snow White is ugly? Well, I mean, she's not like super attractive. I mean, Gal is kind of skinny for my tastes, but she is an attractive woman. Let's not forget that. And it's like, yeah, the evil queen is not supposed to be hotter than Snow White. Chad Bailey, I work at a sewer plant. Whole corn is most common thing floating, and ducks eat them for real. Eh? Primal, there you have it, Elon deranged syndrome. I told you, Chad. Would you want to get a car somebody's going to vandalize? No, so you don't get a Tesla. Lily Love, if I can see Storm, I'll see if they are alike. I don't know where my Stormy went. Samantha Maria 420. It's 5 a.m. in New York. What time is it there? 2 a.m. Fat City. Old Snow White is the best. Indeed. Bear Hugs. Gal is hotter than whoever that chick that plays Snow White is. Rusty Dog. Best hug. I didn't know there was a modern version. Lily. Why we talk about Snow White now? Because Snow White is woke. And everybody's complaining that its wokeness was, well, trash. But let's be clear. Almost all live action Disney movies are trash, not just Snow White. Primal, I have a cyber beast in Los Angeles. I have not had it vandalized. Yeah, but you're a liar. Fat City, stick with Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, or any other car company besides Tesla. I drive a Honda. Charlie Bale, did you see the Oppenheimer? No, I did not. Chad Bailey, old school Snow White is at least a real girl. Wiley, how many heart attacks have you had with in the last 3 months? My heart is actually extremely healthy for my size. And no, Primal, my Honda is not custom faded. It's just faded. Crappy paint job. Okay, Chad Bailey, dude, you're actually pretty funny. Thanks. Sweet Cheeks, if you do not chase Dream, Nightmare is gonna chase you, Jeff. Bear Hugs, I like Tesla. I like Gal. I hate Rachel. Okay. All right, guys. So this is going on pretty long. This is one of my longer chats. I have to admit it's been pretty fun. Rusty Dog, Looney Tunes is better than Disney and more age appropriate. Chad Bailey, you ever eat brownies or gummies with THC in them? No, I have not. Charlie Bays, Wella Wella Bub Bang Bang. Fat City, I had a good time. Richard, thumbs up. Thank you, dude. All right, so it's time for me to go. I have many promises to keep and many miles to go before I sleep. Lily loves. My question is, why do bullies and sheep have to be people like? Why can't the world be normal and nice? And yes, I know the world is just like that, but still, why? Bullies tend to be trying to compensate for their own inadequacies. We as human beings try to show off and we bully others to fill in the gaps in our own soul. Bullies, in truth, are very sad people, but we as human beings have not evolved to the point where we simply see the bully as a sad person. But once we do that, the world will be a better place. Rusty Dog, I need some reports. Fat City, Lily loves. The answer is sin. Wiley, I'm trying to compensate for how big my wiener is. You're also trying to compensate for how you're a compulsive liar. Anyway, folks, good night.